Meaningful World has just returned from embarking on a transformative journey to Dakar in Senegal in West Africa, providing humanitarian volunteer assistance that fostered emotional intelligence, shared trauma healing tools, empowered those traumatized, nurtured Mother Earth, and introduced to transcendental meditation as part of the 7-step integrative healing model. Senegal's tradition is a vibrant mix of West African, Islamic, and French influences, defined by teranga, a word for hospitality, warmth, and community.
And leading Team Meaningful World for her 116th mission is beautiful Dr. Ani with a huge heart.
All right, I'm so excited. Thank you for joining, both of you, Natalia and Lori. This is really, we're gonna have a wonderful time. And we're not going to focus on trauma because a lot of people are not traumatized, but we're gonna elevate their knowledge, nurturing emotional intelligence, because with that foundation, they can be a better country, they can develop, they can have mindful leaders, and unlike some countries, I don't want to mention names, we are so excited and everybody is talking about how beautiful Senegal is and the people. So I can't wait. Thank you for joining us.
Beautiful.
Hello. We are at the airport, Meaningful World Humanitarian Team, and this is Lori Joy Hendrickson. So what are you excited about, Lori? Share with us.
Oh, I am so excited and honored to be on the Meaningful World team. We're heading to Dakar, Senegal, which is in West Africa, to work with university kids, orphans, all those who have suffered trauma and are looking for emotional balance and to be accepted and cared for and embraced in peace and love. So excited.
Beautiful. Thank you. I can't wait. And now at JFK Airport, we at Meaningful World Team have with us Natalia Maria Tomasini.
Hello. I am on my way to Senegal, specifically to Dakar, the capital. Senegal is a country that welcomes everyone in the spirit of teranga. And we have been welcomed to Senegal in the spirit of teranga, cooperation, and friendship, to provide meaningful information on trauma psychology, to help address people's knowledge of trauma psychology, and to provide them with methodologies for healing of their trauma.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't wait. It's going to be an exciting mission.
Our team impacted 200 people directly and over 38,000 indirectly through social media, television, and newspapers. We delivered 12 programs, one with several ministries: health, social justice, family, and community, 5 programs in universities, 3 NGOs, 1 meeting with the principal of Kennedy School for Girls, and journalists' TV YouTube interview. Each day, we embarked on a transformative journey, commencing with sound and movement healing, meditation, and heartfelt hugs that ignited our passion for connection. We then had the privilege of meeting our incredible collaborators and interpreters, each with their unique story to tell. We began with Katrina, a bright and ambitious young lady from the US, whose dedication to making a difference is truly inspiring. Next, we met Mohammed, a young man with a burning desire to drive positive change, who showed a remarkable resilience in the face of adversity, having stuttered since the tender age of 3 after losing his father. We also had the pleasure of connecting with Anta Diaye, a remarkable individual working tirelessly at the Ministry of Social and Family Affairs, and Ibrahima Diallo, who playfully refers to himself as the General. He oversees the Center for Renewable Resources, and it is clear he brings both dedication and heart to his work. As we continued this journey, our focus shifted to healing and supporting our local team members. One who has bravely overcome a hand trauma following an accident, and another who had high levels of anxiety, especially when speaking in public.
Been volunteered in 50 countries, so Senegal is 51, and 116 missions. This is 116. When you had a headache or stomachache, your mom or grandmother went to the garden, put some herbs together, rubbed your head or your chest or whatever was hurting, and you felt better. So these are those natural things made it easy for you, organic, so that you don't have side effects and you heal naturally because it goes with the vibration.
Our journey to Gori Island was a sad reminder of atrocities caused and created by humans towards their fellow men. We were shocked, sad, and in tears to witness the small rooms where over 30 slaves were forced to live almost on top of one another without a bathroom, in dark cells, without a window, without seeing the daylight or any light. The House of Slaves and its door of no return is a museum and memorial to the victims of the Atlantic slave trade on Gori Island. Its museum, which was opened in 1962, is said to memorialize the final exit point of the slaves from Africa. Conditions in the building were harrowing, with many of the imprisoned perishing before they reached the ships. Captured enslaved Africans were imprisoned in dark, airless cells and spent days shackled to the floor, their backs against the walls, unable to move. Our team donated plants of rosemary and lavender, and with proper permission, we were able to donate and place them at the entrance to the Gori Island, as a reminder that healing must be continued, although the emotional wounds are not visible while suffering is continued. The local team also took us to see the pride and joy of Senegal's is the monument, which is a 50-meter tall bronze statue located in the center of Dakar, a powerful symbol of Africa's triumphant spirit. Inaugurated in 2010 to commemorate 50 years of independence, this magnificent structure represents Africa's rebirth, economic growth, and cultural heritage, standing higher than the Statue of Liberty. The statue depicts a family emerging from a mountain with a man, woman, and child looking out towards the Atlantic Ocean, exuding hope and promise, situated on a 100-meter high hill in Dakar.
And we are happy. Everybody there, we are happy.
We are happy in Senegal.
And we are happy.
Here we go in Senegal.
Why Senegal, you may ask? Mental health challenges in Senegal are primarily characterized by high stigma, limited resources, and the frequent, often exclusive reliance on traditional or religious healing over professional care. Key issues include untreated depression, anxiety, trauma from socioeconomic crisis, epilepsy, and substance abuse, particularly among young men. Data suggests that between 76 and 85% of people with severe mental disorders in low and middle income countries like Senegal receive no treatment, in addition to the generational trauma as well as horizontal trauma. On day 5, we had the privilege of gathering with esteemed directors of health, family, foreign affairs, social welfare ministries, and a dedicated circle of social workers, all united by a shared passion for creating positive change. And then, a moment of pure serendipity. One of the directors recognized Sedom Bengu, a member of our team, who was his TM teacher and the director of TM Center in Senegal, a rare and beautiful connection. Our US team comprised team leader Dr. Anik Kalajan, team manager Lori Henriksen, and disabilities diagnostician Natalia Tomasini. Next, we are in UCAD, the largest university in West Africa, where the psychology department, established only 4 years ago in 2022, is a beacon of hope for a brighter future. The PhD program in the Humanities Department is a testament to the university's commitment to academic excellence. Senegal's psychology sector, though small, is poised for growth, with only 25 psychologists, highlighting the significance of the meaningful world outreach and its potential to bring about transformative change. Our meeting with the psychology faculty was a resounding success, fostering a spirit of collaboration and mutual understanding that will pave the way for a productive workshop and future partnerships. Next, we rose to the challenge of delivering 3 transformative workshops starting in Kerrer, Center for Research and Renewable Energy, then at Eden, an NGO working for development, education and protection of children, working with children and students, and in the evening a workshop with the University UCAD Psychology Master students. On day 8, the team kicked off with invigorating soul-surfing exercises and meditation. We facilitated a transformative workshop at Omar Lae Handicap, a Center for Disabilities. We were impressed with Omar Lae, the director, who has disabilities, as do most of the members. We are on a highway excited to arrive at the end test. Next, we were utterly inspired by the overwhelming response to our afternoon training at the NTES School of Social Work, with over 65 enthusiastic participants from the first and second years. Initially, they were seated quietly, but as Lori introduced sound healing, the atmosphere was electrified. They were radiant with joy, eager to absorb innovative tools for emotional intelligence, 7-step integrative healing, transcendental meditation, essential oils, and flower remedies. Natalia was instrumental to lead the survey completion and overall the management of our program. The response was incredibly positive, with everyone yearning to become part of the meaningful world community. Bravo to the Social Worker School. The amazing students were positive and so enthusiastic to participate in our program, even though it ran 2 hours over time as no one wanted to leave. On day 11, we were at Du Sahel University to work with the students. Students were engaged, animated, and active. They absorbed every word and every movement. We had a soul-surfing session and all were actively engaged, repeating the positive affirmations loud and with enthusiasm. Then, at the Justice Center, we were feeling the trauma as it was transmitted vicariously. We shifted and began with energy healing, Reiki, and sound healing. We then shared lots of flower remedies generously donated by fastflower.com and essential oils donated by our team. Books, earrings, and refreshments were served in every center. We sponsored 2 children from this Eden Center, Iseu Diagne and El Ndoe. On the last day, we spent in closure meetings, reviewing lessons learned, walking on the beach, visiting the Renaissance Mosque, driving around the town of Dakar in the night. As Lori said, our 2-week journey in Senegal has forever shifted the trajectory of my life. I was deeply moved by the warmth, openness, and beautiful spirit of the people we met. Beyond the work, I found family, gaining a son in Mohammed and a true partner and dear friend in Anta. These bonds reach far beyond our time here. Now home, I remain devoted to supporting their visions with love and integrity. This is not an ending, it is a radiant beginning. Natalia reinforced. My trip to Senegal was very enlightening. I saw the progress, potential, and many of the challenges facing this developing nation. Senegal was full of surprises and contradictions. All the institutions we encountered were grateful to learn about trauma psychology and recognize the need for ongoing support in this area. I am thankful to everyone that made this trip possible and meaningful.